What are the consequences for academic dishonesty, and how do I report it if I see it? Consequences for academic dishonesty. Communication of this policy through this handbook is considered a warning. Students found to have participated in academic dishonesty will receive disciplinary consequences. Teacher discretion will be used to determine the level of offense. Progressive consequences for instances of academic dishonesty apply to both formative and summative work.
Incidental, accidental offense. This incident occurs due to ignorance or inexperience on the part of the student. Rewrite or resubmit the assignment or a comparable assignment and submit it to your teacher per a deadline established by the teacher. A teacher may deduct from a student's grade for these types of errors based on the assignment's requirements. An office disciplinary referral will be recorded for documentation and warning purposes to identify patterns of behavior and to inform students of potential future consequences. Multiple violations at this level may be referred to an academic dishonesty offense. The teacher will call family to notify them of any incidental, accidental offenses, to explain why this was considered an incidental, accidental offense, and to clarify expected behaviors moving forward. The student will meet with the teacher to clarify expected behaviors.
Academic dishonesty offense. This incident is determined to be an intentional and purposeful incident of academic dishonesty, in whole or in part. First academic dishonesty per class. If the academic dishonesty occurred during a final exam, then the grade on the exam is recorded as a 0 in the grade book without the opportunity to redo it. If the academic dishonesty occurred on work other than the final exam, then a restorative justice assignment will be chosen from a menu by the teacher in collaboration with an administrator. This requirement is meant to serve as a learning experience for the student and to prevent further violations from occurring. In order to be eligible for one chance to redo the assignment to earn up to 50%, the student must complete and submit the requirements for the restorative justice assignment within one school day after meeting with their administrator. Failure to complete requirements for restorative justice assignments will result in a 0 being entered in the gradebook for that assignment without the opportunity to earn points back. Students must complete reassessment within deadline determined by teacher. The grade on the assignment will be a 0 if this reassessment is not completed by the deadline and determined by the teacher.
Second offenses in the same class. Student fails the term of the course when the instance of academic dishonesty occurred. The failed class may be dropped with an F for a study hall the day following the meeting with the administrator, depending on the recommendation of the teacher. Student requests a meeting with their school counselor to determine if and how to make up credits. An activities athletic code violation is written. Second or more offenses, cumulative across classes and across years in high school. The student earns a 0 for the assignment where the academic dishonesty occurred, whether it is formative or summative. The student does not have an opportunity to redo the assignment for any points or to make up the points. They are, however, encouraged to redo the assignment to benefit from feedback from their teacher and to advance in their overall learning. An activities athletic code violation is written.
How can academic dishonesty be reported? Start by letting your teacher know what you've observed right away. You can tell them in person, meet with them virtually, or email them. Bring any evidence you might have to support your observations and be detailed about what happened. You can also report to an administrator, Mr. Curtis, Ms. Anders, Mr. Frias, Ms. Rachowski, or Mr. Flegner.
Where did our academic honesty policy come from? The sources used to develop the OHS Academic Honesty Policy include IB Academic Honesty Policy, Pewaukee High School Handbook, Arrowhead High School Handbook, Minnetonka High School Student Handbook, Blue Valley High School Honor Commitment. Our current policy was developed and updated for this school year with feedback from OHS students, families, and teachers. It was approved by our school board for inclusion in the OHS Student Handbook.